Ayan.
Okay, so we'll start with the new topic, resume
Mhm.
writing. What is the best tip you have when you say resume writing? Ako, well, I just run down some of the tips that I have here. Okay, number one, stick to the facts in your resume. Do not write something in your resume that is not true. Okay, so stick to the facts. Write the skills that you really have, okay, and do not claim things otherwise. Okay, although, for example, if you're going to submit a resume abroad, although there sometimes yung mga employers abroad, they will not have the chance to really
Mhm.
verify the information, but honesty pays. So it's best that you be honest in your resume. Next, limit the information to what is needed. As much as possible, limit your resume sana into two pages. Kung fresh graduate ka, 2 pages. Pero if you're applying for promotion, siguro
One.
you can extend to more than two. Pero basically, if you are applying as a fresh graduate, limit it to 2 pages. Tapos, use
Correct.
prepare a professional looking resume. Wag yung font styles na medyo cute for now, wag muna. Dapat professional looking. Do not over-design and then provide your most professional looking picture and then write your most recent
Mm.
contact details. So far, yun ang nasa list ko. Ano ang inyong magic tip and tricks when you're writing a resume?
Yan. So sabi nga kanina no, yung font very important 'yon. Okay na yung mga traditional font kesa yung mga parang kung ano-anong mga italicized or yung mga cute-cute na mga fonts. Hindi eh, no? And then of course, no, we stick with the standard uh black ink, 'di ba? Yung black na kulay, no? Yung iba kasi siguro baka may gagamit ng pink, may gagamit ng alam mo na, violet. Syempre cute 'yon, pero syempre hindi siya appropriate. Alright? And very important dito, you highlight your key accomplishments. Lalo na yung makakatulong talaga sa'yo for you to shine. 'Di ba? Kasi yun
Mm.
yung makaka-attract no, ng mga pwede mong ano. And then yun nga, sabi kanina, you list your experience, no? Yung experiences mo from the recent, no? Nasanay kasi tayo ano yung first job mo, second, third, fourth. Unahin mo yung latest. That was my first mistake actually siguro yung
Uh,
sumunod. That was my first mistake sa resume writing, yung nilagay ko yung mga possible na work experiences ko from yung oldest. Tapos, di
mm,
ba, pati yung mga seminars attended, yung mga ganun na ina-attach pag nililist mo. So, dapat you have to start with the most
most
recent
recent.
na experience. And then, of course, no, yung sabi nga din natin, parang sa application letter, you customize yung parang resume mo to each position na ina-applyan. Definitely, pag sinusulat natin ng resume, you always, consider, ano ba ito, yung, consider what defines you. No? Kasi yan yung magiging basis nila ng pag-hire sa'yo. Yun lang.
Oo, siguro po yung ibang resume na nakikita ko parang dinadagdagan ng maraming personal information like height, weight, more of biodata type talaga siya. So, oo, hindi na siya masyadong necessary. Oo, I think ang mga importanteng personal details, meron pa nga iba, father's name, mother's name. Kasi usually meron silang separate application form eh, di ba? Some companies po have their own form na nandun lahat yung info na yun. Pero siguro sa resume, just keep it short. Actually, kung kaya pa ng one page, pwede rin eh. Kasi,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
halimbawa ilagay lang dun yung name, yung contact details, yung address, yung email address. And then, beyond that, sometimes naglalagay sila ng career objective, pero minsan
Mm.
hindi na rin kailangan. Pero ang importante talagang makita dun is your educational background, syempre your contact details, your picture, na dinidiscourage nila yung printed na nakasama dun sa bond paper na in-encode mo siya, mag-attach ka ng as in na photo, galing sa photo studio, hindi
Studio.
yung mga selfie, oo. Although meron namang mga apps that would make your pictures, I'm sure very talented 'tong generation na 'to, yung gagawin nila yung picture mo at home na talagang mukhang 2 by 2, pwede yun. Pero hindi yung mga yung mga wide angle or yung from the top. Yung kailangan talaga makita din your educational background and your work experience. So sa work experience nga yung order, kahit sa work experience at sa education, yung pinaka-recent. Tapos indicate dun sa work experience. Halimbawa, for fresh grad, pagka wala pang masyadong work experience, if you have OJT or volunteer experiences, pwede siyang isama doon. Or let's say, nag-working student ka, ayun, actually maganda yun, no?
Yes.
Pagka wala ka
Yes.
pang, di ba sir, pag wala pang work experience na yung as in, talagang maghahanap pa lang sa field mo, isama mo yun. Kasi, kumbaga they get to see na, okay, na-try na pala nitong mag-work dati. So, meron na siyang nasubukan na trabaho noon. So, added points yun for you.
Added
Even
points.
OJT. Uh, Opo.
Mm. Ito,
And then, sige sir.
and then what? Sorry, I think because this is
Okay.
some sort of an issue, I'd like to ask your opinion about. What were you going to add, Riza?
Yeah, usually wag kakalimutan yung character references
Ah, yeah.
or yung and then make sure na magpaalam kayo, wag niyo lang silang ilagay na references, kinuha niyo lang yung number from yung classmate niyo, isama ko nga rin si sir. You have to personally ask your character references kasi they will have to vouch for you na if the company
Yes.
does a background check on you.
Mukhang nawala si
Sir,
Ma'am
kung
Krisa.
okay ba
Ayun.
ito,
Oh.
okay ka
Mm.
bang student, for example, advisor mo siya. Kung mamimili ka, siyempre alam na natin na, ay sorry, ayun, kung mamimili ka ng isasama mo, siyempre hindi relatives, hindi friends, yung somebody who would have seen you work in a more professional capacity, no? Siguro, practicum coordinator mo, ayan, or let's say naging faculty, naging teacher mo, ganyan, pwede rin naman silang isama. Pero
Mm-hmm.
siguro hindi na yung elementary teacher, yung mga ganyan, yung
Mm-hmm.
mga mas recent. Yan.
Mm-hmm.
Lagi naming sinasabi, alam ni Ma'am Krisa yon, sinasabihan namin mga students talaga na you have to inform kung ilalagay nyo kami, anong company. No? That's why,
Mm.
until now, nakaka-receive naman ako, ma'am, lagay ko po kayong character reference, nag-a-apply po ako sa ganito. Para pag may tumawag, alam ko na yung sasabihin. Kasi syempre, you have to understand, students na makikinig nito, maraming estudyante ang mga teachers nyo, no? So it helps na sabihin nyo in advance para din ma-recall sino na nga ba ito, maka-prepare sila, ay o nilagay ako ni Mr. Ramon, no, as character reference. So I will have to recall sino na nga ba siya and everything. So for those students, you have to
Mm.
inform sino yung mga ilalagay nyo talaga.
Kasi oras na
Yun.
naming makabawi sa inyo sa lahat ng mga
Totoo
joke lang.
yan.
Joke lang.
And
Oo.
siguro I would like to
Kasi
share also ito, may mga questions, ang mga natatanggap ko na questions, mga students take note. They will not even ask you they will not even ask us about how you were performing, pero
mm,
yung personality, yung attitude.
mm,
Somebody
mm.
even asked, was there an instance na disrespectful tong batang ito? How is this
Oo.
student works with the team? Laging ganun. Laging siguro ilang beses ako naka-encounter ng ganun. How is she in terms of working with the classmates, yung collaborative learning. Siguro yung mga ganun, yung teamwork and yun yung tinitignan yun yung hinahanap nila. So,
Mm.
definitely, kung ako maalala ko, parang hindi lagi nagpa-participate sa mga peer evaluations, laging ito ang mababa. It's not also ethical on my part na sasabihin kong team player ka. Pero
Na
actually,
hindi
nakita ko
naman.
hindi. No?
Mm.
So,
Mm.
Mm.
I will have to be very honest kasi ire-recommend
Yeah.
kita sa isang job na na nagre-require ng teamwork. Pero as a student, nakita ko hindi nag-manifest sa iyo 'yon.
Mm.
No? So siguro 'yun lang din, no. It's a tip pag nilalagay din kayo ng character reference. Definitely hindi mo naman siguro ilalagay yung pinaka I mean yung may kaaway ka na
Yeah.
instructor, 'di ba? Pero isipin mo rin, pero wag ka ring maglalagay talaga ng kamag-anak. No, I think
Mm.
maganda rin na hindi ka maglagay ng kamag-anak. Maglagay ka ng 'yan, former professors,
Mm.
former mentor. Yeah, I think
Mm.
pwede yung guidance counselor natin, 'di ba? Kasi
Mm.
kilala nila tayo no. They
Mm.
know us. So alam nila ano yung possible na capacity natin.
Mm.
Pwede ba itong batang 'to mag-work sa ganitong klase? Makakatulong din. Kung
Yan.
tamang
Oo.
character reference ang ilalagay mo. Siguro
Yeah.
'yon.
Opo. And then
What they
siguro
always
i-share ko
ask
yung
me is,
sorry.
sorry, Krisa, what they always ask me naman, kung ako
Sorry,
yung
naglalag siya.
character reference is, often they ask me, how long did you know this student?
Ayan,
Tapos,
opo.
what
In
problems
what
did you,
capacity?
yeah, and in what capacity? And then, what problems did you encounter when you were working with this student? Parang ganon. And then, kasama doon yung, what do you think are the strengths, high points about this student? What do you think
Yeah.
are the difficulties with this? Ganyan. So, we answer those questions, If for those who are listening na balak akong gawing character reference, yun ang mga common questions that companies ask me if you make me
Yes.
a character reference. I would have to answer according to how I experience my interaction with you. Diba? So, if we had a very, very good interaction, why not? Bibenta ka namin. But if you think that we had a very rough, na hindi pa natin talaga fully resolve yung mga interactions natin with your former professors, ganun, wag na lang sila. Maghanap na lang kayo ng someone who can vouch for your good behavior.
Yeah. Kasi
Lisa, you were saying?
tinatanong din kasi yung halimbawa things like indicators of how reliable are you as an employee, ganyan. Halimbawa, tardiness, yan, absenteeism. They also ask, do you have some reservations about hiring this particular person for this job? Okay. Meron ka bang pag-aalinlangan, no? I-recommend mo ba ito kasi and then they also ask about yung tawag dito, some instances where he demonstrated this kind of behavior.
Yes.
So sometimes they ask for examples, no? So you can just put in personal questions. Tapos hindi ka naman talaga nila kilala yun. So you really have to choose. Yun lang.
Kung sino. Okay. Anything more?
Okay na po.
Okay. Dito sa when you write, what do you think should be what is your personal suggestion? What are the things na magandang, na kung meron yung estudyante, kung meron yung applicant, ano yung mga tingin yung hinahanap na skills ngayon ng mga employers that they like to see in the resume? You-mention mo kanina, Kriza, although pasay na yung writing that you are a team player, but is it something that you think employers still look for when they read your resume?
Yeah, pero siguro phrased in a different way.
Yeah.
Opo. Pero definitely hinahanap talaga ang collaborative skills or interpersonal skills. Hinahanap talaga yan. Opo.
Because in the world of work, sometimes, di ba, being a team player is the most difficult skill.
Yes.
Tama? Tama. Kasi it's difficult to get to know with many, many different people. Yun ang talagang hinahanap din kung paano ka mag-fit sa isang bagong work environment
It can actually be overwhelming that you will be exposed to different people with different personalities, different backgrounds, and talagang very important din yung openness siguro na there are some people talaga na ganito and you just have to sometimes deal with them kasi makakatrabaho mo, parang ganun, diba? Instead of being rigid na, hindi, ganito ako, dapat ganito din sila. Siguro yun yung medyo kailangan palitan na thinking. Pero ito meron, top 10 skills graduate recruiters want. Nakita nyo yun? Andun pa rin, teamwork,
actually, I also,
communication.
there. I have the 10
You have
actually.
that?
Yeah,
Diba?
ang first skill dito talaga, syempre, not everybody has this, but one of the skills that employers look for is your ability to communicate or your communication skills. Kung paano ka sumagot with other people, how you convey your feelings, how you explain certain things. Okay, so another is sikat na skills, and it is a millennial skill: computer literate. Yeah.
Mm.
So, if you are the applicant na hindi
IT
pa
skills.
masyadong gamay sa computer, take this time siguro, take an advanced basic computer
To
course
learn.
so that it's very parang basic na. Yun ang dapat automatic na alam ng halos lahat ng applicant kasi yun ang hinahanap.
Yes.
Even if they're looking for a job na hindi naman ha-handle ng computer, pero they will always look for just in case, alam mo ba? Parang ganon.
Mm. Oo.
Mm.
Yes.
Ano pa ba?
Pero
IT
siguro
skills.
yeah. Ay,
IT
sorry.
skills,
Oo.
yes.
Yes, IT skills. Pero ngayon ang maganda with the senior high graduates, they're
Mm-hmm.
already exposed. They can actually create videos. Talagang talong-talo na tayo, but we have to learn also all of these things. You have to 'di ba? Dito
Yes.
papasok yung growth
Yes.
mindset mo, hindi ka yung ano lang, yung ano 'to, yung limited lang na "Ay, hindi ko kasi kayang gawin 'yan." Hindi ko, but
Mm-mm.
hindi for
Tama.
our newly graduates, 'di ba? Marami pa tayong
Mm-mm.
aaralin. Marami pa
Mm-hmm.
tayong kailangang 'yan, alamin. And
Mm-mm.
be open, no, to all possible learnings pa na
Yes.
pwede nyo pang matutunan. Marami pa along the
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Lisa?
Oo. Ano nga parang napag-usapan 'to one time sa isang, briefing ng mga teachers. Pero yung top 10 skills ng ngayong 2020, yung sa World Economic Forum. So kasi nung 2015 meron silang nilabas, meron din silang nilabas ngayong 2020. And surprisingly, you would see here, dati kasi parang, ah okey. So yung mga nakikita kong, magkaka-connect diyan, people management, emotional
Mm-hmm.
intelligence, hinahanap na rin po yun ngayon kasi
Mm-hmm.
actually your attitude determines your altitude, talagang part yun. And then your ano, ang emphasis sa, hindi na lang yung magagawa mo for your job, meron na ring corporate social responsibilities silang pinapanindigan. So, ano naman yun, mga additional skills you can have, 'no? And then ayan, creativity. Yan, sobra pong critical thinking. Kasi and cognitive flexibility, oh, 'di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Talagang you have to be open, hinahanap
Yeah.
po siya. So, if you have time, you can search sa World Economic Forum, ano ba yung mga important
mm.
na skills. Kung titingnan mo parang hindi nga sila sobrang concrete, pero yun, agree ako dun sa given na nag-migrate na tayo sa digital platform, itong challenge namin, halimbawa kami sa face-to-face na work, yan. Kung kinailangan lahat naman yata transfer, sobrang laking adjustment. So if
Mm.
you
Mm-hmm.
already know some programs that you can use, edge nyo yun, no? Kasi
Yes.
encoding, etc. So,
Yes,
ganun.
correct. Oo. Meron pa
That's
nga yung
right.
ano sa PDF na din-download ko tapos meron na siyang read aloud. So, i-click mo
Ah,
lang yung read aloud tapos babasahin niya na yung PDF file sa'yo. You don't even have to read it. You
mm.
just have to ganun na, may ganun na siyang ano. Kaya tama, yung narinig ko din yung parang cognitive flexibility, parang may mental gymnast, gumaganon sila, 'di ba? Ay nawala ako.
Wow.
Ayun.
Mental
There.
gymnastics.
Oo,
Okay.
Oo.
Some of
mental
the
gymnast, sabi.
I'll probably just read a rundown dito sa listahan ko.
Oo.
These are often the skills that employers are looking for in an application letter and even in a resume and even during an interview, okay? So
Mm.
the employable skills na maganda na kung meron ka, dapat mai-highlight mo 'yan doon sa resume mo is yan, communication skills, critical thinking skills like what Riza mentioned, computer and technical
Mm.
literacy, flexibility, cognitive flexibility, interpersonal skills, leadership skills, multicultural sensitivity, planning and organizing skills, problem or critical thinking skills, and teamwork. There. So if you have those, okay, if you have those skills in you, you might want to highlight that one when you're writing your resume, so that the employer will be quite impressed on how they will look at you in paper before they meet you
Yes.
during the interview. Okay? Katjay.
Yeah.
Resume.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's say you were able to submit your application letter and resume. Now, nakita nung employer, uy, impressive, stand out. Maganda ang application letter, naiintindihan. Uy, maganda yung contents ng resume. And finally, they decide to call you for your interview.